Hello, Lisa Craddy here from Tegan and Mac, back again with another blog. And this week we are going to switch gears. Like we said in our video last week, we're going to move on from the organic industry for a little while, and we are going to talk about some parenting issues. And the issue that I want to talk to you about today is treats or sweets or candies or whatever you guys call it in your family. I want to know what you do with treats. And here's where I'm coming from. We have we have a almost 2-year-old and an almost 8-year-old. So 2 and 8. And obviously there's big differences between those two ages. The 2-year-old could care less about treats unless she sees somebody else eating them. But the 8-year-old is very much a part of her life. And so we have been struggling with how to keep this in balance so that she gets some treats and some special things, but not where she expects it all the time or it just becomes too much, right? So what I've done is I've instituted a treat day. And my husband and I came up with this, and I think we do it, Saturdays and Wednesdays are our treat days. So on those days she can have whatever treat she wants within reason. And it's always after lunchtime, and so she can usually have something after lunch and a little something else after dinner. And so it's a special thing that she looks forward to, and it seemed to be working really well. The problem with it is, by the way, it also gives us a really good excuse on other days why we can say no without having to appear like we're just saying no for the sake of saying no. We can say, well, it's not treat day. But here's the issue, is that things always come up. You have a birthday party, it falls on a Sunday, that's not a treat day. Do you tell your child she can't have cake because it's not a treat day? Of course not, I don't want to do that. They go to camp and they get lollipops at camp. I'm either not there, or it's, I feel badly saying you can't have those after she's been given them. It just becomes like, all of a sudden she's had 4 treat days in 1 week. So I am looking for advice from you. And all you moms out there who have tried things, experimented with things, and what do you do to keep it in a minimum but still allow them to have a little something special here and there? What works for you? That's what I want to know, so that you can minimize the tantrums and maximize the feel good of being able to have a treat now and then. So that's the topic for today. Let me know. Comment on our blog, please. Tell me what you currently do and whether or not it's working for you, and maybe even if you've heard of other things that friends are doing, so that we can all get a conversation going and start talking about what works for us and share some ideas. See if we might even come up with something better. So I look forward to next week and blogging with you again. We're going to stay on parenting tips for a little while. Next week, I'm going to focus on my younger daughter. So today we talked a little bit about Mackenzie, who's just about 8 years old. This month she'll be 8. Well, next week I'm going to talk about Tegan. And those are the Tegan and Mac in my company, obviously. So Tegan is almost 2. And so guess what we're going to talk about? You got it. Tantrums. So next week, what do you do about tantrums? And especially what I want to know is, what do you do about tantrums in public places? So that's next week, but this week let's talk about the sweets issue and how to keep it in control. Thanks so much, and I'll see you soon.